Hi guys, so I'm gonna do a video. I don't really know what it's gonna be called right now or what type of video we could call it. I know that like I don't know what I'm gonna yeah, I don't really know what I'm gonna call what video can kind of call it. I don't know if this video is gonna be up, to be honest. But we'll see. But it's basically around mental health, and yeah, a lot of bad things. So if you are triggered by anything to do with mental health, and then or SH, if you don't know what them stand for, look it up first. Anything to do with that kind of thing, then please don't watch until please don't watch, and especially if you're in a bad place. I can't say if I missed something with the trigger warning, I'm sorry, because I don't fully know what this is or what I'm doing right now. So if anyone didn't know me, if you're watching this video for the first time and didn't know me, my name's Sophie. I'm 31, from UK, and I have mental illness and learning disability, and I do videos on my channel, like mental health videos, but also do videos like hauls. That's one of my favourite videos to film, whether it's Christmas hauls, clothing hauls, and I try and add other videos in, but basically I do want to try and do 2 to 3 uploads a week from this year, but January's just gone so quick, and you know it's a busy time, on that time after Christmas and just before Christmas. So yeah, but that's me. But yeah, I was saying, I am gonna do, basically I do want to start and do videos like day in the lives, routines, night routines, day routines, get ready with me, as well as still doing, mental health videos and things, and shop with me's, all them kind of things, basically a bit of everything. So if you're interested in any of that, then you're welcome to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. But yeah, so it's like gone midnight right now, and I don't know. I love night time, and I don't sometimes, but most of the time I do. But then sometimes things, I don't know. But so yeah, I don't know where to start, but I guess I'll just start saying that I haven't been well for a few days now. I haven't been getting to sleep a reasonable time, and if I do, when I am asleep, even if I've had still having a long sleep, it's not a good sleep. So for instance, it's technically now before now because it's midnight, but I'll confuse myself, but I didn't go to sleep till gone 4 in the morning, and then later on I got put through in the afternoon, but by the time I got to sleep after 4 I hadn't really had a good sleep. I kept waking up. I know we were up all night one at nights a few nights ago, and yeah, I haven't been sleeping very good. And when I have, it's not very good in terms like even if it's long, it's not a good quality sleep. That's trying to look for that word. It's really odd because sleep is important. It's good for people, especially people with mental illness, especially severe mental illness. But if you are unwell mentally and you're not getting much sleep and you can't literally do what about, then there's nothing you can do apart from that's going to make things worse and be a bigger problem when you are awake. I've been so drained and like my life feels fully drained. I don't feel like I've got anything left in me. And the reason why is because I've been thinking a lot. So, and no matter how much I try and not think or distract my mind for a bit, whether I'm distracting my mind for a bit or whether by being on my phone or whether I'm not on that and I'm just quote trying to fall asleep. Yeah, not being on my phone, but trying not to think of everything that's coming to head I'm thinking about. It doesn't work. I can try and push it away, but it will not go away. It's a pain. It's just there. So I'll just be having all these thoughts, and generally the bad thoughts last week. It's been about a week, I'd say. It's been like bad. I am on medication, including a sleeping tablet now, but the sleeping tablet does not really do all. I'm on an antipsychotic. That I went on that over a year ago, I think now, and it helps way better than the last antipsychotic, but I do still have, psychotic episode. But most of the time I've been able to deal with them without having to go to a hospital or anything like that. I mean, even to general hospital, if it resulted in hurting myself. But one thing that's been good, but it's still a struggle not to want to do it. But longest I've been, for years, I was self-harming, and this is the longest I've been. In April this year, I'll have not self-harming anywhere at all for 2 years. 2 years after years I've hurt myself. So what about, did I say, about 11, 12 years hurting myself, and apart from stopping when I was pregnant, pregnancy when I hurt myself, as soon as I found out pregnant, the longest been is 2 years, and I never thought that was going to happen because it helps. And I know some people are going to be like, well, do you mean it helps suffer? It helps to self-harm. Obviously, it's hard to explain, and I don't want to go into details just in case anyone does get like really triggered out. And I don't want to focus on that too much at the minute, because that is a good thing that I managed to stop for almost 2 years now. This April, like I said, it'll be 2 years. We had one incident of myself, but that does not mean that I am not suffering with my mental health. It doesn't mean that I'm not, having. It don't mean that I hadn't had thoughts of doing something like that. It doesn't mean any of that, because unfortunately it doesn't work like that for the most part. But trying to figure out what to help is really hard. Something that's like positive. I mean, I love shopping, but you can only do that when you've got money. I mean, I do put things in my basket, but it's not even for me. I love shopping for other people, especially my daughter. But yeah, it's really, really yeah. So unless you got me, like I said, you can't do that really. But and I do still find it fun putting things in the basket of what I'm gonna buy, or whenever I can, or even if I'm putting enough in to acting like I'm a millionaire, and I'm not getting obviously all of that when that happens. And sometimes I do have the manic kind of thing. I think that's one of the things that probably is with that. But at the same time, I do generally just love shopping, and most of the time I won't say it's like an unhealthy thing. People say I should get things for myself though, not just for everybody else. But I am getting a bit better though. I did get myself some summer clothes last year. Got myself a couple of winter clothes this winter, and I will be getting myself some summer clothes for this summer. It's just really, really odd and awkward how things are, to be honest. Have I got a bruise on me? I don't know. I know this is probably going to be boring, this video, but at the same time, I don't know. I need to talk, but I don't want to, but I do. And I don't want to. I'm not making sense. But it's really, really hard recently, because as well as that, I have been getting some psychotic episodes of hearing voices, seeing them, feeling them touch me and things, a bit more than what I was for the last year and over a year, maybe. I'm not really sure at that time. And it is really hard, but especially because I kind of just take it and put away and let it. I mean, I can't do it anyway, but I mean, I put away and just deal with it on my own, because no one can really do all to help in a situation like that. It could just make things worse if you're gonna try and sort them out. And to be honest, I haven't got anybody. There's very few people that I would let me, even though I have two carers 24/7, that there's very few people in this world, less than I can count on one hand, that I would let fully be near me when I am distressed. Like, I don't even always like hugging when I'm distressed, even if I'm really distressed. Sometimes it can make me worse, because do you know what? I'm not an huggy person in general. I do think I'm a loving and caring person, but I'm not a touchy. But I don't like being touched. I don't like being touched, and I think part of it is because of some of the traumas that I've been through. But in general, there's very few people. That's the bottom point, and it's not even a few because, like I said, it's less than on one, and I'm pretty sure that I would trust fully, even if they weren't going to touch me up, just to be near me to help me when I am having, if when something's happened, especially a crazy moment. But when I'm hearing voices, I would definitely rather no one near me, because that voice is enough for several, because sometimes not just one voice at once that I'm hearing, that things are happening. So I kind of just have to deal with it on my own. I've been trying to, I haven't really been dealing with it other than trying to focus somewhere else. If I, when I, sometimes it's like I don't know at all it's a voice. Sometimes I do, but I don't know straight away. Or sometimes I do and don't, like I can have them, and then I might get a moment of, like, for a second of normality and think, well, this isn't real, but then in the next second it can turn again, and I'm like, no, do you know what, it is real. So it's so confusing and so horrible. So the only way I can, that I, like I said, I can't even deal with, but the only way is trying to stop it. Sometimes keeping busy, like doing me exercises that do and things, helps. Sometimes, um, you know, there's not really much that helps, but and it doesn't help for, like, but if I can do to help a little bit, just for it to die down and stop, like, it's, you know, I feel like that's a bit of a win. But if I'm say I'm in the bedroom and I start hearing voices, or not just hearing them or seeing them, and I even have where and people feel me. Like, sometimes I always feel people go on my shoulders, touch, and I hate being touched from behind, let alone at the front, and I don't like being touched, or, like I said, anyway, even off my everyone. But, like, it's sometimes looking behind and be like touching my shoulder. Sometimes scared even to say things out loud that they do not say, because then I feel like it'll make them, like, want to do it, because they can, like, hear me or and see me and think, well, she's not appearing now. She also, I don't like saying certain things about certain ones, because they will get angry. Like I actually have some that's got a name that I can see. Some I just see as, like, ghost shadow parts. Some I see, like, as the actual full human. Like, the worst one that I have, and I still have him, is Eric. He's got he's tall. He's like over 6 foot, and he's got, like, jet black hair almost, and it's, like, basically, like, down to his shoulders or something. And it's horrible. I don't really like saying his name out loud, but but I'm just trying to help other people as well, and just to try and do something to help a bit me if I can. So, like, if then I see, then also these ones like Jessica, or um yeah, like Jessica, she's sometimes nice, sometimes not, but she's around my age, and she's got long brown hair, like light brown to medium brown, and she's got blue eyes. And then we've got Emily with blonde hair and blue eyes. Oh, sometimes Jess and Emily sleeps over, sometimes they don't, but sometimes they do sleep over. And then sometimes I can, like, have all voices at once, see lots of people once. But then sometimes it's just where I can just see one person outside of me, or one, or like 5 people. You know what I mean? It depends, but sometimes they'll be in my room and saying stuff and doing stuff, or they won't be then. So sometimes they do, get me when I'm like on my own, because they prefer to get me when I'm on my own, but sometimes they do it when I'm not on my own as well. So it just depends, but it's really weird. Like they you could just be minding your own business, going about your day, and then the next thing, as you hear, the like Jess or Emily or Eric, and sometimes we get into fight with Jess. Me and Jess sometimes get in a fight because she's just, like I said, sometimes a bit mean, but sometimes she's nice, and she's cool and she's pretty. But Emily is pretty as well. She's a bit more timid, but she sometimes sleeps over with us, and she, so what's her name? Chloe. Yeah, so Chloe like comes sometimes with, like, there's a few girls like Jess quite popular, she knows a lot of people, but Chloe sometimes come over. She's alright, not bad, but it's not really like my type of person that I'd want to hang about with all the time. But I did let sleep over once. What's her name? Indy. I do love Indy. She's so sweet. She's got blonde hair as well, and she's got blue eyes, and she's so pretty, and she's always so kind and sweet and stuff. And yeah, I love her. I love that girl. But sometimes it's like more people than not that should be like, because we didn't, I didn't say they could come round, or I did say they can come round, but yeah. And then I don't know why, like, I don't know. And then but when you feel like people touching you on your like arms, on your shoulders, I mean, it feels like someone's gonna like hurt you. And then sometimes you can feel them like crawling up the bed as well, trying to touch you and do stuff. And then you can, and also you can what was saying, yes, so it's that, but I'll get through, because sometimes, sometimes things only last a while, sometimes last long, but sometimes last a while. But I don't mind, because well, I do mind, but I don't mind if it doesn't last as long, because it's not as bad. But sometimes it'll get over it and that. But I don't know why things and people like do things to people, because it's really hard, like when you're having an odd time as it is. Because I've been I don't know them, but Eric is just like one of them people as well that thinks he's really big and not odd. I'm pretty sure he's an alcoholic as well. But sometimes come in, like, I've been having a lot of people come in last few weeks, same room, my bedroom, and that just doing what I don't know, just doing things they shouldn't really. But yeah, it was really hard, but yeah, I try my best to just go like get on and try not to let anything get to me too much and like get to me. I don't know, like, but yeah, it's really weird. Like, it's so weird. I don't know why people. I don't know. It's just annoying. It's just weird. But I feel like everyone's different. That's all. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, it's just like I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. What was I saying? Mm. I don't know what I was saying. I don't feel bad though. Some people like it's not fair because it's just not fair. Not fair. It's so hard to do. I'm so tired. Like I haven't been getting much sleep at all, guys. I haven't been getting much sleep. My breath. I don't know, like, I'm gonna end the video in a minute because I don't know what else I'm going to say for this video. I don't know, like, I don't know why, like, I don't know why everything's like this, like, so tired. So tired. Um, mm, I think I'm gonna end it here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna end it here, guys. I thought the video would be longer, but yeah, obviously, what's that? Yeah, I love you all so much. Have a good day and night, whatever you are. Bye.